What does it truly mean to be a successful YouTuber, and is it really as glamorous as it seems? Welcome, friends, to a world where dreams of fame and fortune are just a click away. Picture this. You're a part of Generation Z, the digital natives of our time. The allure of becoming a key opinion leader, a KOL, is almost irresistible. After all, who wouldn't want to live a life filled with fun, flexibility, and fortune? A recent study by Morning Consult opened our eyes to a startling revelation. 57% of Gen Z would choose to be influencers if given a choice. A life under the spotlight, a life of influencing others, a life where you're the master of your own destiny. Sounds like the dream, doesn't it? But is this dream as attainable and rewarding as it seems? Let's delve deeper. Enter MrBeast, one of the most famous YouTubers in the world, who's expressing his concern over this growing trend. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, wears the crown of YouTube royalty. He's seen the dizzying heights of content creation success, but he's also acutely aware of the pitfalls, and he's not shy about sharing his thoughts on the matter. Imagine this, he says. You're dropping out of school or quitting your job to create content full-time, but are you ready? I mean, really ready? MrBeast's concern stems from the harsh reality that content creation isn't always a ticket to fame and fortune. Yes, there are success stories, but they're the exception, not the rule. For every MrBeast, there are thousands of creators who never make it past the starting line. Think about it, MrBeast himself has spoken about the high costs of creating content. He's mentioned spending millions on some videos. And even if a video goes viral, the revenue from views barely scratches the surface of the production costs. Now, let's look at the numbers. According to Hootsuite, an influencer with 10,000 followers can expect to earn $100 per post. That's the unwritten standard. Now, if you're an average American, earning around $4,700 a month, you'd need to post roughly 50 times in a month just to make ends meet. And that's without factoring in the costs of creating the content itself. And yet, despite these sobering facts, many are still lured by the siren song of content creation. They see the glamour, the popularity, the seemingly easy money. But as MrBeast warns, they're not seeing the whole picture. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, it's simple. If you're thinking about a career in content creation, be realistic. Understand the risks. Consider the costs. And most importantly, remember this. As MrBeast warns, for every successful content creator, there are thousands who fail. So what does it take to make a living as a content creator? Let's crunch the numbers. When we peek behind the curtain of influencing, we find that the earning potential is based on some key metrics. According to Hootsuite, the unwritten standard fee for a KOL is $100 per 10,000 followers. But that's not the full picture. This fee can inflate based on the complexity of the content created. So how does this stack up against the average American income? As per CEIC data, the average monthly income of Americans in January 2024 was $4,713. To reach this figure, a content creator with 10,000 followers would need to post around 50 times a month. That's quite a lot of content to churn out consistently, and remember, each piece of content needs to be engaging enough to keep those followers interested. Yet, this isn't the end of the story. We've talked about earnings, but what about the costs? Producing high-quality content isn't cheap. MrBeast himself has shared that some of his videos cost millions of dollars to produce. And even if a video hits the big billion in views, it doesn't guarantee that the revenue will cover the costs. When we look at the financial aspect of content creation, it's not as simple as it first appears. The allure of big paychecks per post and the lifestyle of top influencers can easily overshadow the reality. It's a world of high risk where the potential for reward is balanced by the potential for significant financial loss. It's not just about having an idea and a smartphone. It's about strategy, investment, and a whole lot of hard work. And even then, success isn't guaranteed. For every MrBeast, there are thousands who don't make it. As you can see, the financial side of content creation is not as straightforward as it might initially seem. But what about those who do make it? Surely they are living the dream. Well, let's delve into the business side of successful key opinion leaders, or KOLs. These individuals have not only carved out a niche for themselves in the world of content creation, but also ventured into other business avenues, diversifying their income sources. Take MrBeast, for instance, also known as Jimmy Donaldson. Beyond creating viral content that racks up billions of views, he also runs a successful food venture, MrBeast Burger, and a chocolate brand, Feastables. These entrepreneurial endeavors reportedly rake in between $600 and $700 million annually, according to Business Insider. Quite a tidy sum, wouldn't you say? And MrBeast isn't alone in this diversification game. Logan Paul, a name synonymous with online entertainment, and KSI, a YouTuber turned professional boxer, are the faces of beverage brand Prime. Their involvement in brand endorsements and partnerships is another way they've diversified their streams of income. Then there's the realm of beauty and skincare, dominated by influencers like Huda Kattan and Kylie Jenner. They've built massive empires in the cosmetics industry, leveraging their online popularity to create successful product lines. These examples showcase how successful content creators have broadened their horizons, creating multiple revenue streams. It's not just about making viral videos or gaining followers. It's about leveraging that popularity into other business ventures. Thomas Walters, co-founder of global KOL management company Billion Dollar Boy, advises, you need to think about diversifying your fields if you don't want to be hurt in the future. This is especially pertinent considering the potential legislative changes that could shake up platforms like TikTok. This diversification isn't just about financial security. It's also about sustainability in a fast-paced, ever-changing digital landscape. The world of content creation is not for the faint-hearted. It's a world where the rules can change overnight, and today's hot trend can become tomorrow's old news. So what's the takeaway here? Successful content creators know the importance of not putting all their eggs in one basket. They understand that to truly thrive in this industry, they must constantly evolve, innovate, and diversify. It's not just about being a KOL. It's about being a savvy entrepreneur. With the landscape of social media and content creation constantly shifting, what does the future hold for aspiring KOLs? In a world where the only constant is change, the realm of content creation is no exception. The digital landscape is ever evolving, with new platforms emerging and existing ones facing potential legislation changes. A prime example is the proposed TikTok ban in the United States. If enacted, this could have a profound impact on the influencers who have built their careers on the platform, leading to a significant reshuffling of the content creation hierarchy. So how can aspiring content creators navigate these unpredictable waters? The answer lies in diversification. It's not about sticking to one platform or one type of content. It's about spreading your wings and exploring different avenues of content creation. This is where the advice of Thomas Walters, co-founder of global KOL management company Billion Dollar Boy, comes into play. He suggests, you need to think about diversifying your fields if you don't want to be hurt in the future. Diversification is not just about platforms, but also about the types of content you create and the revenue streams you cultivate. It's about building a brand, not just a following. It's about being more than just a content creator, but a business person, finding innovative ways to monetize your influence beyond sponsored posts and ad revenue. Take a look at the successful KOLs. They are not just influencers, but entrepreneurs, launching their own product lines, partnering with established brands, and even venturing into traditional media. They are creating multiple streams of income, ensuring that they are not reliant on a single platform or a single type of content. The future of content creation is not just about who can get the most likes or followers. It's about who can adapt, innovate, and diversify. It's about understanding the business of influence, not just the art of it. So for all the aspiring KOLs out there, remember, the digital world is filled with opportunities, but it's also fraught with uncertainties. The key to navigating this landscape is to diversify, innovate, and adapt to the ever-changing dynamics. As the digital world evolves, so too must the strategies of content creators. So, is the dream of becoming a successful YouTuber all it's cracked up to be? In our exploration of this question, we've seen that the reality is often much more complex than the dream. The life of a content creator, while potentially rewarding, also involves significant challenges and risks. We've seen how MrBeast, a titan in the realm of YouTube, expressed his concern for young people sacrificing education and stable careers for an uncertain future in content creation. We've also discussed the economics of influence, highlighting that a large following is a must to make a living, and this is no easy feat. Further, we've seen how successful KOLs diversify their sources of income, suggesting that relying solely on content creation might not be the wisest strategy. In conclusion, if you're considering a career in content creation, approach it realistically. Consider other career paths and always have a backup plan. Dream big, but remember to dream wisely. Your future self will thank you.